For more on this very topic, Newsweek columnist, author of Tel Aviv Diaries, Marc Schulman, joining us now. Thank you very much, Mr. Schulman, for your time. So I would frame my first question as such. Is it Trump's failure or simply Mamdani's success? Or is it, the work simply, does the work for both? As in, there's no Moriarty without Sherlock. There's no Sherlock without Moriarty. They need one another.
Okay, look, I think Trump had a factor. There's no question about it. Trump pushes more Democrats further to the left, further a reaction to Trump. Trump supporting Cuomo at the very end probably didn't help Cuomo at all. Maybe took some votes away from the Republican candidate. But look, let's be honest. He won because he was a great candidate. I mean, not great for us. And I don't agree with, I don't think any of his views, and I don't think any of them can actually happen. But as a candidate, do you see anyone else on the American scene that has been quite as charismatic this year? Also, the fact of the matter is he had ideas. They may be terrible ideas, but he had actual ideas. I want to do this. I want to do that. Where do you see ideas anymore? In American politics, you hardly see any. It's, we won't do this. We'll stop this, et cetera, et cetera. And, here in Israel, too. No one has any straight ideas. We'll stop this and that. So he won because he was a great candidate, because he had ideas that were populist. People voted for things, everyone wants a free lunch. Well, this was, free bus fares, free housing, not really free, but cheaper housing, all the things that everyone would like. They voted for it because they thought it was possible. You have an electorate that really doesn't understand economics at all, because if they did, they would understand none of these things.
Yeah, how can you afford affordability, right? That would be the test.
I mean, let's just tax the rich some more, which is always a good idea, and maybe it can be done on a national level. I mean, you could raise income tax in the United States generally over, but if you try to do it on a city level, all you're going to do is having more people move from Manhattan to Westchester or from Manhattan to Connecticut or whatever it's going to be. People will avoid those taxes. Right, with great ease. The only way to raise taxes on the rich in the United States, like I said, is on the national level.
But let's do take a step backwards now. There is this, this let them approach. Just let them. Here's your power. Let's see how affordability is, etc. Do you believe it will be the trigger for a balancing act?
No, I don't think it's a balancing act anytime soon, because as long as Trump is there, there's going to be a continuing push in that direction. Long-term, it'll fail, and those policies won't necessarily work out, but he'll talk his way out of it. I don't think that's really, let them is really not a good plan, let's put it that way. Come up with some alternative ideas, that's a plan. But let's watch him fail? I don't think so. This man is going to talk himself around failure, in my opinion. He's too good a politician to be able to be, a few failures here and there, a few promises not kept. That's not going to be enough to bring him down, I don't think. So we shouldn't, bet on that. And of course, it'll take a while till we do that. In the meantime, now putting on my hat as an Israeli, this is a terrible, terrible development for us. We're setting off all sorts of alarm bells. If they hadn't been set off already, it should be really loud and clear that we're in trouble. We're in trouble because if a Democrat can run and run with such a clear anti-Israel platform, I mean, he makes the members of the squad look pro-Israel, quite honestly. And so he has the most anti-Israel platform we've ever seen from a major politician in the United States, and he won in New York City.
Baptism of fire, so to speak, remains to be seen. Yeah, well, Marc Schulman.
Others will run in other places, right? That's the concern. If he won in New York City,
but it's not. If you can make it there, you can make it everywhere, so to speak. That it's not the exception, but rather the trigger or the beginning of a trend. Thank you very much, Marc Schulman, for this. To be continued.
Absolutely. Take care.
All right.